Later that day, the weather changes suddenly. It rains heavily, and there is a bad storm, and strong winds howl through the forest. The villagers are in such hurry to get home that they don't even notice the little cedar tree. One by one, the delicate glass leaves are blown off by the wind and break on the ground. Soon, not a single leaf is left on the tree. Oh no, wails the tree. This was a terrible mistake. How I wish I had green leaves just like all other trees around. Next morning, the cedar tree wakes to find a new coat of tender green leaves and said, "Oh wow, how wonderful! A beautiful coat of green leaves, just as I wanted. It is sure that nothing can go wrong with these fine leaves as they move gently in the breeze." But soon the tree does begin to attract some attention. A herd of goats grazing nearby sees the tree with its tender green leaves. The goats begin to munch eagerly on the tasty leaves until not a single leaf is left. The cedar tree is bare once more. You can see. That night, the tree is miserable again. It's very, very sad because it had another disaster. And then thought, maybe I should wish for something really different, something to keep me warm, like a coat of feathers. The following morning, the tree finds that its wish has come true once more. It is covered with pretty white feathers. The tree sighs happily to itself. But then it sees a huge flock of birds flying towards it. We can see many birds. Can you see? There are ducks, roosters, crows, many birds. The birds wanted feathers to line their nest. They each take a feather in their beak and fly away, leaving the tree bare once more. Surrounding trees seem to be laughing, but the little cedar tree won't give up and thought, well, let me see. This time I shall wish for something that no one can take away. I wish for a coat of snow. And then, to his surprise, in the morning, the cedar tree is pleased to find that its wish has come true once again. As if by magic, snow is falling over the cedar tree alone, and soon covers it in a coat of fresh white snow. Isn't it a magical situation? The snowfall is just there on the cedar tree. Wow. Oh, this is wonderful, it says. I look gorgeous in my new white coat. This time it is sure to last because nobody would like to have snow. But later that morning, the sun rises high in the sky and the snow begins to melt. The local people are amazed to see the little tree covered in melting snow. It's magic, they tell themselves. The little cedar tree drips buckets of tears. Not real tears, it was the snow which was melting. I don't want to change anymore, it says. I feel so cold standing here naked because it has no leaves, so it is feeling cold. I wish I had my own sharp needles back. At least they keep me warm. Now it is again bare. And next morning, the little cedar tree is relieved to find that its wish has come true again, and it is covered in its very own needle-like leaves. Nearby, the other trees let out a sigh of relief, and they were talking to cedar tree. They were telling the cedar tree, our leaves are beautiful in summer. Look at them. They are red, light green or brown, because this is the time of fall where their leaves are drying up and soon all the leaves will fall down. Our leaves are beautiful in the summer, but we lose them every winter and have only bare branches. They whisper, you are lucky because your leaves stay green all year round. Be happy with your own leaves, cedar tree. And then, that winter, it snows heavily. Everything in the quiet forest is covered with a coat of a thick white snow. The cedar tree stands out from the other trees. Its branches and green needles make a good place for the birds and animals of the forest to shelter. The tree feels contented at last. It is happy. And the cedar tree says, I'm happy to be a cedar tree, and I wish to stay just as I am. I will take good care of my little leaves and be beautiful in my own natural way. So cedar tree is happy and very happy to give shelter to the birds and the animals. So that's how the story ended.